prolific takedown artist in the UFC at present, and when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change, to the timing, to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way, because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming a middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz, when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity, where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy and not necessarily Pereira represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But, John, also UFC 200. I got this man across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Adesanya. Big right hook coming.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. He's a taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. And now some separation. Man, look at Adesanya putting his words into action. I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. The accuracy is just on a completely different level, and not surprising that he has drawn comparisons to the consensus greatest middleweight champion in UFC history, the great Anderson the Spider Silva.
Getting them out here. He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Look at that.
Recognized he was about to lose position. Oh, right to the mount. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick.
Big punch lands. Ooh. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, big elbow.
Nice. Nicely done. 15 seconds to go.
He's hurt bad here.
Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Head kick partially blocked.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Single collar tie here. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Working off the jab, it's good. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also...
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
3 minutes to go in round two. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, he's in trouble.
Big right hand. Big combination.
Adesanya's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Beautiful straight right hand there from Israel Adesanya. You know, you worry so much, DC, about the kicking game. Sometimes you forget about those hands on Israel Adesanya. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening. Liver shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect liver shot. That is the most debilitating shot in all of fighting. It is very difficult to recover from that.
Oh, nice jab up top by Adesanya.
Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing stretch.
Every shot. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. Caught the kick. Good run.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Third round underway. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh, nice body shot.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant level. Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked.
Oh! He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Tags him with that uppercut. Israel Adesanya's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Gotta think that bodily investment is gonna pay dividends. Adesanya's kick is blocked. 3 minutes to go in round 3.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, Adesanya's getting going now. Jab hurt him a little bit.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
In the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Fight back! Fight back!
Big shots landed by him now. Nice positional control here. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. And straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Oh, big diving punch lands on top. We might get a stoppage here. Israel Adesanya's pass attempt denied. And he is back up to his feet. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot.
He hurt him again. Back to his feet.
This is crazy round of fighting.
Oh, nice.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Gotta come out.
Oh, that's hurt. Big strikes continue to land. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that.
Setting up an arm bar now.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting... Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Back to his feet. Down, 5 to go. All right, so there's the horn mercifully, I think, for the fighters, signifying the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was. Both fighters got knockdowns there. We'll see who can adjust here in the next round.
Mercifully for the fighters, not so much
for the
us.
fans, yeah.
No, we love it. The fans love what we're seeing in the octagon right now. Two guys willing to just lay it all out on the line, and you see them both having tremendous success in the stand-up.
All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, he got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
Well, an appreciative, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Now he's back up.
Just out of range with that left hook. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well. Oh!
Big shot on the feet. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Takedown defense holds up. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Just misses with that one. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more... Oh, he's in a world of trouble now.
Nasty body kick downstairs.
What a connection right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Big right hand there. Adesanya.
Oh!
That was gonna do it!
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last style bender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will put you to sleep. Once again, he proves why he's one of the best fighters in UFC history.